Hello Mother Funsters and welcome to part 14 of Zelda Twilight Princess Casual Let's Play. My name is Mellar. Last time we finished in the Goron Mines, defeated the boss, so now we're going to head towards the Lanayru province and see what is going on there. Highly. Tabby's in the UK and Light War is in the US, so if you're in the UK like I am, some of Light War streams are quite late at night, so I don't always catch as many as I'd like, but can catch him. Definitely go along, he's brilliant. There we go, so we now have the Hawkeye. This item makes using the bow and arrow a lot easier. I will demonstrate. Time is money. If you're done shopping, then quit wasting both. See, the little guy's a little bit of a dick, that guy. That little baby. Right. So, what we can do is we can equip that item. Oh no, hang on. We don't want it on its own, you have to... Hold on, I don't know which button it is. Do we... I'm struggling here, hold on. There we go. Right, so now what we can do is you can literally... I don't know how to zoom. Oh my god. These buttons... Right, hold on. Oh, we can zoom in and out using these anyway. And then you can literally like headshot people from miles away. Right. You don't need to shout me out, but I appreciate it wholeheartedly. That's cool, man. No worries, man. My pleasure. We need bombs, actually, before we go anywhere. Do we... I'm not sure if we need to go away and come back. Do we maybe get the bombs a little bit later? I'm not sure. Let's try anyway. We may as well go in and try and get some. We've definitely got enough money. I'm just hoping that we can actually get them. Right, here we are. Are you gonna sell me a bomb bag? Hey, bud. How about this now? This guy's a dick as well. Yep, I finally managed to get my numbers together and open a shop again. Well, sort of. I guess I've only got one type of bomb, but hey, that's more than none, right? Well, one is more than none, that's right. If only my storehouse had survived. But hey, it ain't as bad as all that. Add more types as we go. For now, you've got yourself a look. Right. You ain't got a bomb bag. Got a special offer. Right, here we go. Premium kit. Right, there we go. If you can combine bombs with arrows. I forgot you can do that. That's really cool. I'll send you a letter with details later. You can read about it at your leisure. Bag with bombs. There we go. So we've got a bomb bag. That's really, really useful. Thank you, dudes. Hey, we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Alright, alright. Cheers, mate. See you later. Can you let me out? Alright, see you later. Alright, wicked. Rocking. So I think what we'll do is we'll quickly save the game. Funny I should mention that just as it had a little bit of a hiccup. And then we're going to go off towards the Lanayru province, which I'm really looking forward to. We get to do some more Twilight busting. Right, we do need our trusty horse, which is just over here. We've called our horse Red Rum in this. Oh, actually, thinking about it, now that we've got bombs, we can go through here. I think there's some stuff that we can get. We'll just do some bits and bobs before we continue. Let's use our new bombs that we've just picked up. Oh yeah, you can combine them, can't you? Right, here we go. Da-da-da. Just try to remember. There's a chicken. What's the chicken for? Chickens, allow you to float, don't they? Can I pick up the chicken, please? Can I pick up the chicken, please? Come with Mellar. Come on, let's go. Up we go. I think there is a reason for wanting the chicken. I can't remember what it is. Let me just have a look. No? Okay. Okay, well we're gonna put the chicken down then. Now, question is, do we need Are we going to die down here? I hope not. Excuse me. There we go. Piece of heart. So we... Oh, there we go. We've actually filled a new life container. That's brilliant. So we should have 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. Question is, are we going to get out of the water before we drown? There we go. Phew. We made it. Alright, well let's go off towards the Lanayru province, which, if you've played Skyward Sword, is easily the most fun province. The provinces kind of are roughly equal in this game though, in terms of how much fun they are. I actually quite like the pacing of this game. It's quite well paced, with sort of a temple and then roughly the same amount of time between each temple of like side quests and such to get to the next temple. I appreciate that. Right, here we go. So this is the largest part of Hyrule Field that we have access to at this time. I found that the more I involve myself with a certain channel, the more we share the same viewers. It's honestly amazing to get communities. I agree with that, absolutely. I think that's a brilliant thing to do. I've been trying to do that myself. Greetings, Mr. Mellar. I've come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Barnes Bombs. Why he couldn't have just told me instead of sending me a letter, as I was right there just now. Anyway. Well, on my business is concluded, onwards to mail. But no, I think that's a great idea. I've had a couple of people from my channel from your channel pop into mine, which I've really appreciated. It's been nice to have a chat with them and sort of speak to them on that kind of level. I'm really happy that they've come along. Let's just have a quick check, see what this letter actually says. That's the fish journal. So I think it's a great thing. Urgent. Thank you for your patronage. Enjoy the power of our bombs. Not only can you place and throw bombs, but they can be combined with a bow. We already knew that, but thank you very much indeed. I found that Light War, it's often people recognise you more, and you often get shouted out more. Networking. Absolutely. I really enjoy networking as well. Some people see it as a chore, and it really, I don't think it should be seen as a chore. Because anytime that you're watching someone else's stream and you're interacting on their chat, you are basically doing some level of networking, and I really enjoy that. I think we have to face a boss, or does it just come along? Oh no, there's an event here. And I really enjoy I really enjoy, obviously streaming, that goes without saying, but I love watching other people stream and just chilling out with them. Oh no. I'm slightly confused. I was expecting something to happen there and it didn't. But anyway, that's fine. We'll put a few bombs down. And yeah, I love watching people stream and just having a chat with the streamer and the people on the stream as well. Some of the most interesting chats I've had have been... Oh, here we go. This is what I was expecting to happen. Has not necessarily been with the streamer, but with other people watching the stream. Although it is fun to chat with the streamer as well. There we go. I always, I've noticed when I watch New Prosecutor, I always end up in the weirdest of chats with the people watching. You just end up in these completely random conversations. Right, this could get interesting. We haven't had to fight these as normal Link before. 1 second. Apologies for that. Right, these enemies, there are 3 of them, and we have to kill the last 2 at the same time. There we go, because there's only 1 left. They do that. Oh, bollocks. This could take a while, by the way. I sort of see networking as a byproduct, because I genuinely do love to catch you while you're live. Exactly, that's what I mean. I love it. I love watching people now. Especially like people like you guys, Tabby, Light War, Virtue, New Prosecutor, Zendo. You're all amazing, man. There we go. Right, so this is like a teleport point that we can go to later. Oh, so Mellar, my Discord has specific roles based on HDM. I don't know what HDM stands for. I'm trying to figure out what to call a now live role. I have as base Spectres, subs, Panspawn, mods, Jordan College. I was thinking of changing Spectre to Daemons, make it feel more personal. know people who don't know what the fuck. Yeah, that's a good idea. Have you got? What's the race of bears called in his Dark Materials? Is that what Pan's born up? It's a really long time since I've read his Dark Materials, so do bear with me. I can't remember a lot of the names. But the only thing I've left, gobblers. I don't think I'd use that. It sounds a bit weird. If you don't know the trilogy, we're finally here. There's one fused shadow left. So this is the last of the Twilight you'll see, I guess. Whether or not you accomplish your final task and survive is up to you. So, what will you do? Well, we're going to go into the Twilight again. I love the Twilight, I really do. The Twilight is just, it's so atmospheric. I love it. Yeah, honestly, Tabby, I don't think I'd use what gobblers, because people who don't know what it means might think it has some sort of other connotation. Want me to let you into the Twilight? Yes, I do, please, Midna. Thank you very much. Can't think of a name for them. What is the name of the race that of the giant bears? Because I feel like you've already. Is that the Panzerborn? Panzerborn. I said, look up. Oh, I do. Oh, Panzerborn are the armored bears. Oh, well, there you go. Sorry, mate. But the only thing I've left. Alright then, I guess I'll have to help you, but what a shame that this is the last of the Twilight. I've become so fond of seeing it covering this world. Aren't there angels in his Dark Materials? Do they have a special name in his Dark Materials? Is it really the last you'll see? So, shall we get going? Are they literally just called angels, or are they called something special? Yes, they are. They're just called angels. Yeah, it's a bit boring. I'm just trying to think. They're not the greatest. Remember, God isn't great. Yeah. And there's a race of people that live in like hell as well, isn't there? Right, here we are. So basically, here we go. Well, this is like an item that we can sniff, and when we can track it. Is it supposed to be Elia's purse, isn't it? Yeah, she's got like, it's not really a purse, it's like a little pack that she's got attached to her leg. Can you at least promise me this? Harpies are in limbo. There we go. Just come home safely. There we go. So we've got, forget the youth scent and we'll learn a new smell. This is the scent of Elia. This is who we need to find. You smell the girl, don't you? I can tell by the look on your face. Well, good. It's another clue then. But this scent could be quite old. I wonder if she's still alright. Yeah, you could use harpies. I think that might not be a bad idea. Yeah. Alright, so basically we're following the scent. I think it takes us to Hyrule Castle if I remember rightly. We're in the dark twilight. Here we go. I love Midna, man. She's so funny. Right. Hey, haven't we seen this castle before? So, we finally made it back here. Well, only a little farther, so hang in there. So, I'd like to say, but going is a lot harder from here on out. Alright then, let's get started. Yes, indeed, let's get started. Hey, don't worry about it. Thank you, though. I'm still thinking. This is a really long time since I've read them, though. I'd love to read them again sometime. Maybe an audiobook. There are already audiobooks of his Dark Materials, aren't there? Trying to streamline my stuff. Yeah, man. No worries. I actually do have a Discord. I just don't use it. I only use it for, like, if I need comms, really. Ormond did he actually read it himself? Because that's amazing. There's one in his name. That's cool. It's the only audiobook I've ever actually listened to is the Harry Potter ones with Stephen Fry, which was amazing, by the way. I love Stephen Fry. Hey, don't you be combat as a dog is a little bit rubbish. In his voice, wicked. There are so many. Thank you very much for the follow, Fat Boss. There we go. Welcome, Fat Paws. Hope you are having a great day. Sorry about that. There's something wrong with the way that the alerts work because they're actually really new. This is literally the first stream that I've had them. I need to sort that out after the stream. I think I know how to fix it actually. It's just the fact that it doesn't play properly on this particular scene. But no, welcome to the stream, Fat Paws. I hope you are having a lovely day. We're playing Twilight Princess, and we are at the moment, we need to get the Twilight out of the Lanayru province. I'm doing it as all day. I've always wanted to have a go at creating an audio book. I think it'd be fun, but it's a lot of work. Need to go shower. No worries, Tabby. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. Right, where are we going, by the way? I think we need to head towards the castle. The only attack I enjoy are the dash attacks as a wolf. Yeah, I think that the combat in general, as in wolf form, is not great. To be fair, it's a bit basic, which is a shame because they actually quite a lot of the combat, as you know, normal like human Link, they've actually really like fixed quite nicely. Just realised I'm supposed to be sensing, aren't I? Right, hold on. Let's kill some of these mobs. Evil mobs. The fact that you have to keep waiting for them to get back up is not ideal. I mean, there's always been quite a lot of waiting around in combat in Zelda, but I don't know. I don't like this. This particular... Right, there we go. Get back up and then we can kill you. There we go. Right, so where's the scent? We need to follow the scent. It takes us into the castle town, I think. I think it's this way. Yeah, here we go. Into the town. It's not too bad when there's like large amount of enemies, because while you're waiting for one of them to get back up, you can fight sort of the rest of the enemies like we're doing now. Like that. When there's just like one enemy or even two enemies, it can get kind of frustrating. Oh, here we go, into the town. Right, here we are. B-E-A beautiful. To quote a decent Jim Carrey movie. Right. Oh my god, this reminds me of the metric fuckton of invincibility frames that Wind Waker enemies have after being hit. It's true. I despise waiting with combat in video games. Well, I hate to say it, but if that's the case, I think Zelda's the wrong place for you, my dude. Which we all know it isn't, because you love Zelda just as much as I do. But no, it's I don't like it, but I've kind of come to terms with it. I think this takes us all the way around, if I remember rightly, but we're going to follow it anyway. Because that's kind of the bread and butter of the fighting in Zelda. And it always has been, and they keep thinking that they fixed it, but they just replaced one form of waiting with another form of waiting. Right, we need to go in here if I remember rightly. I think there's a way in. They're not. Because I was saying that in my review of Wind Waker, like I think the combat in Wind Waker is better than the combat in Ocarina, but all they managed to do was replace one form of waiting with another type of waiting, whereas in Ocarina you're basically waiting for the enemy's guard to get let down, whereas in Wind Waker what you're waiting for is a chance to parry. Medic clinic. I can't remember. There needs to be a way in here. I forgot that we can warp, can't we? There should be a spirit whose light was stolen somewhere in these lands too. You know what to do, right? First we need to find the spirit, or we won't be able to return the light to the land. Okay, well, hold on. Ah, I'm so bored. Alright, let's continue following the path. I can't actually remember. I think we need to do something else first before we go into that place. There's a difference between forced waiting and waiting where you are looking for a good opportunity. Yeah, I see what you mean. I feel like the waiting in Wind Waker is forced waiting though. I don't know. It's hard to say. Oh, I remember. This is one of the places that we come back to quite a lot. So what we can do, we sort of go in here. I think we get thrown out, don't we? Oh, no, we don't. Of course, we don't get thrown out until this is over. But this, ladies and gentlemen, this is Elia. This is the girl that we've been looking for. There she is. And she's with this woman. And a child. A Zora child. This boy, can you save him? Alright, little lady. Try to settle down, okay. I just now sent for a doctor. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. It's still a great game though, Wind Waker. But this is strange. A child of the Zoras. I wonder if this is at all related to the incident the soldiers were talking about in back. Ah, what an emotional reunion. Yes, a girl and her wolf. But, sorry, but you know how it goes. These folks can't see you either. It's true, they can't see me. This boy is still so young, so innocent. To see him suffering like this. He'll be alright, little lady. Someone's already gone for the doctor. I'll tell you though, from what those soldiers in back were talking about to everything else, there's sure to be a rush of trouble lately. Right, if I remember rightly, the doctor's a bit of a douchebag, but anyway. Oh, no. What we want to talk to these guys. These guys are kind of cowardly, if I remember. We've had a ton of complaints from citizens who can't send prayers to the spring spirit of Lake Hylia. Go there. The location is the one I've showed you on the map. And they're like, no, I'm too scared. What, study it and know it well. So this is showing us where to go next, basically. And there it is. I've received orders from above to investigate why we can't go to the Spirit Spring in Lake Hylia. Got it? There we go. We need to go there after we've sorted out Elia, I think. I need to remember. Is there more? No, we've got everything we need from them. I need to remember how to... We need to go to the doctors, basically. Or do we need to go onward first? I don't think we can go onward yet. We need to go... I actually can't remember, but it's fine. We'll look around. But yeah, there's always been a lot of waiting around in the combat in Zelda. It's kind of their thing. I think I kind of got into... It's got to come to terms with it. I don't know what it's like in Breath of the Wild, though. Have they maybe resolved some of it in Breath of the Wild? I'm not sure. I actually don't remember what I'm doing here. Is there a way in here? Hey, is this a bone? Ha! Doggy's got a bone. That's awesome. Right, okay. This is a zone, isn't it? We don't want a zone. I actually can't remember what I'm supposed to do. I've just hoofed that bone. Alright. Where are we supposed to go? Breath of the Wild is equal parts kind of amazing, but it has some major flaws. What kind of flaws does it have? I mean, I've literally only played it once for like an hour, and I didn't get a very good indication of what the game is like. Because the save of it that I played was like right at the end. We had like the full powered Master Sword, and I just went around the sort of the beginning areas, so I basically just one hit everything. I didn't really play it properly. I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to do. Also, if anyone watching can remember what I'm actually supposed to do next, let me know. Alright, see, I'm getting the same exposition from from these guys each time. I don't think there's anything more I can get from these guys either. Citizens are upset that they can't pray, right? There are 4 weapon types, I believe. I see. Alright. So there are all two-handers behave the same way, right? They're all way up here. Hold on. Oh, right. I'm supposed to get all of these, aren't I? I've completely forgotten. Oh no, actually, I don't need to. I'm not supposed to get these yet. I'm not sure what happens if I do. Oh, I actually can't pick it up. Oh wow, that sucks. Okay. All two-handers behave the same. All spears behave the same. All one-handed swords behave the same. I see. So it's not got very much. What's the word I'm looking for here? It's not very varied. I think I need to leave town actually. Right, I see. We need to go down to. We need to go down to Hyrule Field. Right, here we go. I think this is right. I'm not sure. We need to go. Sorry, no, down to Lake Hylia is where we need to go. So let's go back out. I really am not sure if I'm going the right way, by the way, but we'll figure it out. Which is the way? You need to go south, I think. Breath of the Wild benefits from the ways you can approach combat. Let's see. Is it this way? No, this isn't the right way. Okay, let's back off. I genuinely can't remember where we're supposed to go and what we're supposed to do here, so do bear with me here, guys. I'm pretty sure we need to figure out a way back to, down to Lake Hylia. I can't remember the way or whether we're supposed to go there yet. We're just kind of exploring at the moment. I think this is the right way, actually. Certainly down to where we need to go to, anyway. I see. The thing that I felt when I played Breath of the Wild for that 1 hour that I did, is it felt like a good game, but it didn't, this is where we need to be. It didn't feel to me at all like a Zelda game. It just felt like a sort of a very similar, here we go, here's the Great Bridge of Hylia. It felt like a relatively generic open world game. Also, enemies don't behave like a fast food line like in OT. Fair enough. I know that a lot of people hated the way that like most swords just get destroyed after like only using them a couple of times. Right, so there's oil on the ground here, which is important. Hey, do you smell anything funny? Yeah, I smell the oil, mate. Right. Of course, they've got. I don't know why they shoot each side the long way. I mean, they could have just, you know, at the floor. That probably would have been more more helpful. But anyway. All right. So it's a trap. Oh no, we're trapped! Get out of here! It's a trap. Right, we can push this. This took me a little while to figure out the first time I played. Whee! So here we go, we land now. Lake Hylia. I love the music, it's so atmospheric. Luckily we will land in the small amount of water that there actually is down here. Phew, that was a close one. We're lucky there was a puddle down here, huh? This is supposed to be a lake. But this is Lake Hylia. There's so little water. It sounds like the Spirit Spring should be somewhere around here as well. Anyway, let's take a look around. I do like weapon degradation, but they should have seriously given more hits out of things. Yeah, absolutely. It seems like a bit of a pain in the ass, to be fair. If I remember rightly, the Water Temple, which is the next temple, that's the entrance there. We've got quite a lot of things that we need to do before we can do it. Well, end that session there. Thank you very much for watching. Do like and subscribe. You can find me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Mellar21. You can also find me on Twitter. It's at Mellar211. And well, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.